Guys, it's Hollow again. I got a request to do to do some tutorials, two tutorials of my choice. I figured I'd get a little more in depth with pen tooling for this tutorial. So I'm going to open up your Photoshop, and for those of you who want to know, I use CS4. Anyway, go into your Photoshop and start off, just do File, New, and I'll title it Tutorial Pen Tool. And today I'm going to show you guys how to make like some neon. So for practice, just use like a large layer. I mean a large project here. So, oh, I did not spell tutorial right. There we go. Okay. Width 500 pixels, height 500 pixels, resolution 72 pixel inch, and then all the settings the same. Background contents should be transparent. Click OK. So we have this kind of big thing. So to practice, make a few new layers just to be sure. I'm gonna make my bottom layer. Let's see. I'll just make it black. Alright. Now to get started with pen tooling, when I use it, I use the regular pen tool. So I guess P is what Photoshop says you can press. So when you're pen tooling, basically what you're gonna do is one click starts the anchor or whatever it is. Your point basically is where it's starting. So basically what you want to do if you're gonna make a curve is look for where you want your curve to be. So say I wanted a large curve, so start my point out here, a large curve, so there it is, and then you hold down the mouse and kind of drag until you get kind of what you're looking for. And you can bend it, whatever. But if you're gonna go like back down, like where my mouse is, back down that way, then yeah, you want your curve to do like that. And then if you want just like kind of a mountain looking hill thing, you do like that. I'm gonna do something like this. So then go back down where you want your point to be, curve, back up, curve. It's just basic stuff, and there you go. And if you're gonna make like a neon line, this is like I figured out last tutorial. While I was doing the tutorial, I figured out you can just click on your path and choose stroke path. But first, before you do that, make sure you have a color, not black, because it won't show up on your black background. So I'll use like this light green because I like that color. So and then you right click your path. Make sure it's on a new layer. Make sure your next layer is selected. Right click it and click stroke path, and it'll ask you if you want to do like brush, pencil, eraser, all this stuff. So I'm gonna use brush, and okay. Oh, wrong brush. Okay. Before you choose the brush, make sure you go into your brushes and reset your brushes if you have to. I'm gonna use the 5 pixel little burst looking brush and fill that path up with that. So stroke path, brush. So now we have this cool looking green line, but you can see that there's still the kind of metallic colored line from our path. So you can right click that and hit delete path. So now you have like this squiggly line. And what's cool about this is that you can always do with pen tooling, you can make your own shapes. It doesn't necessarily have to be a squiggly line. Like for instance, I could make a retarded looking circle like that, and you could use that in a sig, like fill path, and it colors it in like that, see, and then you could use it instead of having to look up your stuff. Okay, back to what we were doing now. So I have my background layer and my line layer, so I just have this extra layer above just in case. So to make it neon, you're going to double click the layer to get to your layer style and choose outer glow, and it's going to go ahead and start it off, but I always try to make the glow the same color as the line. So whenever you go into your outer glow, just by the way, I don't know if you guys knew this, but you'll start off in this menu. You can check the checkbox and it won't take you to the settings. See, it just lit it up, but it didn't take me to settings. I'm still here. If you click the text that says outer glow, it will take you to the settings. Just, I don't know if you guys knew that, but okay, so click this box, not the gradient one, and it'll open up. Color picker, I wouldn't pick something the exact same color as the line, or else it kind of won't really look like you put a glow on it. So put something like, it would probably have to be whitish, kind of like that. So do that and fiddle around with it until you get something you like. I always put the opacity high so it's really like really bright, shiny color, and then you can change the size. Like if you put the size up like that, it kind of really looks like it's like a neon, really dark. But I don't know, I don't like going for that. Let's see, kind of like I like that. And then the range, um, doesn't really. Range is probably best put up at high to really make it look nice. Maybe 60 range will be fine. Okay, I don't worry about jitter. But there you go. So there's like a little basic design. Now we're gonna